Everyone feels it. That gnawing, restless ache deep inside that tells you something is wrong. That life as it's sold to you isn't the life you were made for. You're trapped in a system that screams freedom, but chains you tighter every day with rules nobody tells you about. The jobs, the deals, the promises, they all feel like cages disguised as choices. Watching the headlines, seeing the planet suffer, knowing the money flows mostly to the same handful of people, and somehow you're expected to accept it, to sit down, to play along. But there's a fire in your chest that won't let you. That's the real problem. The world has handed out comfort and conformity, not freedom. It's told you to obey and fit in while quietly punishing anyone who dares to stand out. So where's the way out? Where's the path that breaks these invisible chains, that turns your frustration into power, your anger into impact? Here's the thing most people don't want you to know. The wealthiest, the most powerful people, those with the real keys to the kingdom, are quietly slipping away from the old game. They're not broadcasting it. No flashy headlines, no glitzy announcements. They're moving stealthily into impact investing. And this is not some passing trend or philanthropic afterthought. This is a calculated seismic shift that could tear the whole broken system down, brick by brick. Why? Because the money game isn't just about money anymore. It's about meaning, about changing the rules themselves. These individuals have stared into the abyss of relentless growth at any cost and seen the emptiness behind it. They know pouring cash into endless cycles of consumption, destruction, and inequality only builds a prison around humanity. So they've decided not just to survive the system, but to transform it from the inside out. Because impact investing lets them put their wealth where it hurts the system the most, its foundations. They funnel billions, not just dollars, but power, influence, and vision, into businesses, projects, and ideas that actually heal the world, that fix what's broken instead of profiting from keeping it broken. Imagine money as a weapon. For years, it was aimed at maintaining the status quo, feeding greed, silence, and control. Now it's being re-aimed. It's becoming a force for radical innovation, justice, and rebirth. These wealthy investors know that the old ways lead to collapse, financial, social, and ecological. So the smartest among them are saying no more. They are demanding real change, investments that create clean energy, that build genuinely inclusive companies, that regenerate communities forgotten by traditional markets. But this is where it gets interesting. They aren't just throwing money at feel-good causes. They are ruthless, calculated. They want returns that matter, not just financially, but socially and environmentally. They want measurable impact. They want their investments to be as powerful as the problems they solve. This isn't charity, it's strategy, it's influence, it's rewriting the rules with a new kind of currency. Here is the brutal truth everyone needs to hear. The traditional financial world rewards obedience and sameness. It punishes anyone who tries to break the mold. It processes humans into data points, ideas into commodities, futures into short-term profits. But impact investing is the rebellion. It's the refusal to accept a world that prioritizes comfort over courage, whispers equality while rewarding mediocrity. It's for those who look at their lives and say, I refuse to be processed. I will be more than a number, more than a title, more than what they expect. It's for those done living borrowed lives, those itching to rewrite the script. This movement, the discrete, powerful shift of the wealthy into impact, is a signal to everyone watching, everyone feeling the same hunger. There is a better way. One where your money reflects your values, where your wealth grows alongside the well-being of others and the planet. It's about choosing sovereignty, owning your will and your choices, about being critical, questioning everything you've been taught, and daring to redefine your entire reality. If you're watching this and you feel that undeniable pull inside, that glowing tension in your chest that whispers you were meant for more, listen closely. This isn't for the faint-hearted or for those who want easy. It's for the few who burn like the wealthy few do. Those who understand change doesn't come from the center, but from the edges, from the rebels, the visionaries, the rare humans who refuse comfort's cage. Because truth is, freedom is brutal. It demands patience. It requires playing the long game while the world chases quick wins. It needs clarity in chaos, fire in the cold, and action when everyone else waits. Impact investing is that fire. It's the weapon to break free from invisible slavery, the kind that smiles sweetly but cuts deep beneath the surface. The slavery that promises freedom but buries your spark beneath distraction and convenience, liberating your money, your power, your influence. That's how you scorch those chains. That's how you transform the world, starting with yourself. This movement quietly invites you to join, not to fit in, but to become, not to belong, but to rise, to align with those few who burn with the same fierce light, those who know true change is patient, selective, radical, and relentless. To be sovereign, where your will is your weapon, where your money is a tool to craft the world you want to live in. No easy slogans, no cheap promises. Just raw truth. The world you live in is not your destiny. You can unlearn what you've been told. You can reject the obedience tattooed into your identity by society. You can invest not just in stocks or companies, but in futures that honor difference, that build strength from diversity, that strive for real unity through courageous individuality. Because this is not about changing the world for everyone. It's about unleashing those who will. Those who refuse silence, who refuse to sit still while the planet burns and inequality grows. This is for those who know their money carries a weight, a responsibility, and want to tip that scale toward life and justice. Imagine being part of a wave so powerful it redefines wealth itself, turning capital from a tool of oppression into a vehicle of liberation. Picture a life where your investments don't just line your pockets, but heal wounds, build communities, protect futures. Imagine a world where freedom isn't a lie, whispered in your ear, but a reality you seize every day, through choices, through alignment, through impact. The truth is uncomfortable. The old world lies to you every day. But here now, with impact investing, the door to transcendence is open. Those few with real vision and guts have stepped through. They aren't waiting anymore. They're burning the rulebooks, igniting possibilities, and inviting those brave enough to join the rebellion. If that fire inside you is real, if you're done playing by their rules, if you're ready to unlearn, rethink, and act, then this is your turning point. This is how you move from quiet frustration to loud, unstoppable power. Not because the system lets you, but because you refuse to be part of a broken chain any longer. Your money, your choices, your courage, that's the real impact. This is where the wealthy get serious, and why you should too, because this isn't just investing. It's a revolution in what it means to be free. And it's happening right now. Don't watch it pass you by. Be the one who breaks free, who invests differently, who leads us all to the next world waiting to be born.